Hey, welcome to the series of everything you need to know about Python in simplest possible way. The best way to learn anything is by doing. Having said that, in our previous video, we have solved some of the real world problems by using conditional statements if and else's. In this video, we will be solving some more problems by using nested ifs. So in this video, we will be solving two different problems. One is discount calculator and another one is order order processing status. So later I will be giving some of the problems that you can solve after once we have completed LF problem statements. So having said that, let us solve this problem. So the problem is that discount calculator. So the problem statement is you are building an e-commerce website that offers a discount to different types of users based on their order total. The program should take input from the user and user type and total order amount. One is user type and another one is total order amount. Then it should calculate and display applicable discount for the user. So here we will be taking two different inputs. One is user type and another one is order total. So user type is a string representing the type of the user, either new user or the existing user. So another one is order total, an integer representing the total order amount in dollars. So going ahead, the output should be the program should display the message indicating the applicable discount based on the user type and order total. So these are the different conditions that we will be displaying. So if the order total greater than or equal to $100, they get 20% discount. If the order is less than $100, they will get 15% discount. The user is the existing user, the order total is greater than or equal to $150, then they get 10% discount. The order less than $150, they get 5% discount. So this is the sample inputs and sample output. This is a sample input, this is a sample output, this is also one of the input for existing user. So let's go ahead and solve this problem. So the first thing that what we need to take is a user type. So for that, I am mentioning a variable name user type is equal to, what I need to do is that I need to take a string whether new user or existing user. For that reason, I am putting input enter type of user. So I am asking type of user. So next, what we need to take is the order total. So I am also asking order total. So I want integer value. So because of that reason, I am mentioning integer. Input, enter, order, total. So I am asking order total. So the condition is that if the user is new user, we need to check these conditions. First, we will check the user is new user or existing user. If user type equal to new, what I need to do is that I need to mention some of the conditions. If the order total for new users is greater than or equal to $100, I need to give 20% discount. So I will be mentioning one more condition here. If order total is greater than or equal to, I need greater than or equal to $100, so I am putting just 100 here. So in that case, I need to give the discount as 20% discount. So I am mentioning you have got 20% discount. So later, if this is not true, if the order is less than $100, what we need to do is that we need to give as a 15% discount. So I am mentioning else block here and I am printing as you have got 15% discount. So this is about for new user. If the user is existing user, so we have two conditions only. Because of that reason, I can directly go to else here. So if user enters new, it will go to this block. If the user enters existing or anything, that will go to the else block. In this else, I need to mention if the order total is greater than or equal to $150, I need to give 10% discount. So for that reason, I am mentioning the condition if order total is greater than or equal to how much $150. So I am mentioning as 150. So if that is true, if the order is greater than 150, I need to give the discount of how much? 10% discount. You have got 10% of 10% discount. So if this is not true, if the order is less than $150, at that time I need to give 5% discount. So because of that reason, I am mentioning else block here and I am putting print statement and you have got 5% discount. So that's it for this problem. So let us try to explain what exactly we have done here. So we have read the user type here by using this user type. So we have read the order total by using this input. Later we are checking the user is new user. If the user is new user, we are entering to this block and check all of these things. So if the order total is greater than $100, we will be entering to this and checking. We will be entering to this and giving the 20% discount. Else, if the order is less than $100, you will be entering to this block and giving 15% discount. So later, if the user is not new user, if the user is already existing user, at that time we will go to this if block and check if the order total is greater than or equal to $150. At that time, we will be giving 10% discount. Else, if the order total is not greater than $150, which is lesser than $150, at that time we will go to this block and giving only 5% of discount. So let us try with different test cases and check this how it works. So here I am asking here it is asking enter type of user. I am entering new user. So it was asking order total. So I will be mentioning 200. As and when I am mentioning 200, so it was telling you have got $150 because for new user and greater than $100, I will be getting 20% discount. That is what it was telling. So if I execute this one more time and for new user I have shopped only $30 this time. So I have got 5% of discount. So user, I have just mentioned user here. So I will mention new here and I have shopped only for $40. I am getting 50% discount. So for new user lesser than $100, I can able to get 15% discount. Let us check for the existing user also. I am putting existing here. So it was asking for the order total. So I am mentioning, let's say, $200. If I get $200, I am getting, you have got 10% discount for, so because for existing users, if the order total is greater than $150, I can able to get 10% discount. Let us check the last test cases. The user type is existing user and the order total is only of $50. So in that case, I am getting only 5% discount because the existing user, if the order is less than $150, I can only get 5% of discount. So I hope you have understood this problem statement and this explanation also. So let's go ahead and understand one more problem statement here. So the problem statement here is the order processing status. So what exactly that means? Let us understand through the clear detailed problem statement. So here, you are building an online shopping system where customer can place order for products. The code is provided as part of the order processing systems. So order processing systems, it prompts user to enter available status. The product available status is need to be entered and they wish to purchase whatever the order that they wanted to purchase. If the product is available, it further asks the payment status and shipping address validation to determine whether the order can be successfully processed or not. So I hope you have understood this problem statement. Let us go ahead one after the other. So here the input is three different inputs that what we are taking. One is product available. So first we need to check the product is available or not. So it was taking a string for the availability of product. You should check either true or false. If it is true, the product is available. If it is false, that is not available. So later we will be checking payment status, a string representing the payment statement. It should be either paid or unpaid. So later we will be checking shipping address validation. So if that a string representing the validation status of shipping address, it should either true or false. So this is about the shipping address. If it is true, it is valid address. If it is not true, if it is false, that address is not valid. So I hope you have understood these inputs as well. So let us go ahead and see the outputs. So the program will display message indicating order status based on the providing inputs. So the possible outputs of messages are: if product is available and payment is paid, the shipping address is valid. So if all these conditions are true, the order is successful. If the product is available but payment is not paid, order is unsuccessful, payment not paid. So that is one condition. If the product is available but shipping address is invalid, in that case the result will be invalid shipping address. So in last we will be having, if the product itself is not available, in that case we will be providing, sorry, the product is not available. So this is the detailed description for this problem. So I hope you have understood these inputs and outputs. So let us go ahead and code this particular problem. So if you want, you can read the description also. The code starts with asking the user input available status of the product they wanted to purchase. If the product is available, product available equal to true, the user is prompted to enter the payment status. If the product is available, the user need to enter the status of the payment. If the payment is paid, payment status equal to paid, the user asking to validate shipping address. If the shipping address is valid, the program prints order successful, indicating that the order has been successfully processed. So if any of these conditions not met, the program prints appropriate message to inform the user. For example, payment is not paid, the program will print order unsuccessful and payment is not paid. If the shipping address is invalid, the program will print invalid shipping address. If the product itself is not available, the program will print sorry, product is not available and order cannot be processed. So this is about this, and the code assumes that the user enters valid input values. Let's say if it is true, user need to enter true or false only, other than anything else that user need not to be entered. However, it doesn't handle any valid inputs beyond the specific options. So adding inputs valid checks would be a good enhancement to ensure the robustness. So I hope you have understood this problem statement, and let me walk you through that code also. So here the first itself, what I wanted to do is that the first we need to take the input, right? So product availability need to check. So for that I am taking the variable product available. So product available. So I need to check the product is available or not. So for that reason I am taking input check the product availability. Give the product availability. Availability. So I need to take the input as yes or no. So I need to take input as true or false. I am mentioning enter true or false. So the user need to be enter the product is available or not by mentioning true or false. So as and when this product is available, I need to check one more condition as if product available. I need to check product available equal to true. Then I need to take the input as payment status. So if this product available is true, I need to check the payment statement. So for that reason, I need to have the payment status, right? So for that reason, I am taking the input also payment status. So I am taking input as input enter payment status. So I need two different things. One is paid or another one is not paid. So I am taking input as like this. So I need to check the condition if the payment is paid or not paid. So I am writing the condition for if payment status equal to paid. In this case, what I need to do is that I should go ahead and check for the shipping address valid. So I am taking input as shipping address valid. I need to validate the shipping address. So for that reason, I am taking the shipping address from the user as input. So enter shipping address is valid or not. How the user need to enter is that true for valid and false, false for not valid. So I need true for valid, false for not valid. This is how I need to take the input true or false as the shipping address. So this is how I can read the input. So let us go ahead and so my head might be disturbing to you. So I am putting some more things like this. So now I hope you can see this program. So this is valid or not. So now we have checked these many conditions. So one is product availability, if the product availability true, and payment status also checked. We need to check the address, right? Shipping address. So if the shipping address equal to true, T or UV. If all these conditions are met, product is available, payment status is paid, and the shipping address is also valid, which is of true. At that time, what I need to print is that the product is available. So the output I should print is order successful. So I am printing order successful. So if any of these conditions failed, I need to go one after the other. So if the shipping address is not valid, if I am getting false here as shipping address, I need to go for else block. I am printing as what I need to print here. So order unsuccessful, invalid shipping address. I need to mention here as invalid shipping address. So that is what I need to mention if the shipping address is not valid. So this is for this if, and I need to mention the else block for if the payment status is not paid. So I am mentioning else block here. So I am mentioning print as what I need to mention, order unsuccessful and payment not paid. So I should mention as order unfull, and I also need to print payment status is not paid. So this is what I need to mention. If the product itself is not available at that time, I will be putting an else block. I will be printing the product. I will say sorry, the product is not available available. So this is what I need to mention one after the other. So I hope you have found this uh, understood. So let me walk you through this code once again. So in the initial itself, I am taking the input of a product is available or not. So the user need to enter true or false. In general, any e-commerce website, it will all this process will be automatically done. So to understand this process, we are making like this. So don't worry about this process. So here I am taking this product is available or not by the user or by the e-commerce website. You can consider that as well. So if that is true, if the product is available, I am going ahead and taking the payment status. If the payment status is true, is paid, I am going ahead and taking the input for the shipping address. If all these things are done properly, order will be successful. If any one of these will fail, we will be handling those things. If the shipping address is not true, we will be printing invalid shipping address. If the payment status is not paid, you will be printing order is unsuccessful. Payment status is not paid. If the product itself is not available, we will be going ahead and printing sorry, the product is not available. So we will test this by using some of the test cases. So here it was asking for give the product availability. I am giving the product is available, and the payment status I have paid the payment statements also. So the address is also true. In such case, I am getting the order is successful. So let me handle with the different test cases. So let's say I have true, the product is available. I have paid, but the shipping address is false. I entered a wrong shipping address. At that time, I am getting invalid shipping address. So this is what I am getting invalid shipping address. So let us test some more things. The product is available and I haven't paid the I haven't paid. So as and when I am giving, I am not paid the order. payment. So at that time, I'm getting the result as order unsuccessful and payment status is not paid. So because of that reason, I am getting the here itself. It was not even asking the shipping address. So what if I don't have the product? So in the initial itself, as and when the product is not available, it was giving sorry the product itself is not available. So it was not asking any other things like payments checking and shipping address. So that is how this program was made. So I hope you have found this video interesting and all these concepts here explained understood to you. So if you wanted to refer this notebook and if you wanted to do some more problems, I will be putting this. Notebook in my GitHub repository. You can check there. I will be mentioning that in the description. I will be mentioning the link in the description. You can check there. And in the coming videos, I will be explaining the real world problems using Elif, and also I will give some of the problems for you to solve. And for all these things, I will be mentioning the solutions in my GitHub repository. You can refer them. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video interesting, hit the like button and subscribe for more this kind of videos. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.